in the world of automakers, US President Donald Trump's repeated threats to open the tariff floodgates against Canada and Mexico are being blamed for unleashing chaos in the American auto industry. In the latest, Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford, said that if President Trump's proposed 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico go into effect, it will be a disaster for American automakers doing business around the world. Speaking at a finance conference, the CEO of the second largest American automaker said that the Trump administration has created a great deal of policy uncertainty with its ever-changing tariff policies. Farley said that a 25% tariff against Canada and Mexico would blow a hole that the US industry has never seen. Farley suggested that due to Trump's policies, the US automakers risk falling behind their global competitors from Japan, South Korea, and Europe in the global street fight for electric vehicle transition. He said that Ford is experiencing a lot of cost and chaos due to Trump administration's tariff threats and supposed hostility toward electric vehicles. The Ford CEO added that manufacturing costs go up even if tariffs are simply rumored. Ford chief executive also warned of potential layoffs due to Trump's electric vehicle manufacturing policies. He added that if the Biden-era subsidies as part of Inflation Reduction Act are repealed, many jobs at Ford's new electric vehicle manufacturing sites in Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky, and Tennessee will be at risk. Now, Farley's outspoken criticism against Trump's proposed tariffs come ahead of his visit to the capital, Washington, D.C. According to reports, the Ford CEO is scheduled to meet a number of members of the U.S. Congress to build support against Trump's potential tariffs. Ford makes several vehicles in Mexico, including the Maverick pickup and Mustang Mach-E electric SUV. The automaker also manufactures several of its auto engines in Canada. Now, according to reports, Ford has a whopping $35 billion worth exposure for its vehicles and auto parts that move into the United States from Mexico and Canada. Last week, President Donald Trump suspended the proposed 25% tariffs against Canada and Mexico, but Trump has not eliminated levying these tariffs as a possibility. This has kept several US-based automakers, including Ford, on edge. Meanwhile, in the latest, President Trump announced 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminium imports, which will go into effect next month. Reports citing industry leaders say that these tariffs may drive up car costs around the world. This, alongside with the looming threat of increased tariffs on Mexico and Canada, has stoked a huge wave of concern in the automobile industry. When the CEO of a major global automaker flags lots of cost and chaos, the whole world pays attention. Trump's tariffs not only threaten the atmosphere of innovation that he promised during his presidential campaign, but also put the US companies at a disadvantage against their competitors from around the world.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.
We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout the week. Hindu Mandir in we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Pretty measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Tagwe. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote efforts. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 4.3 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.